Why is China investing so much money and resource into this project? What are the benefits and challenges of building such a huge and complex network of connectivity? How will the project affect the global economy, politics, environment, and culture? These are some of the questions that we're going to try to answer today as we delve into the details of China's $55 billion mega projects. First, coming to one of the most talked about projects is the Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macao Bridge, also known as HKCMB. Is a $55 billion sea crossing that connects three major cities of the Pearl River Delta, Hong Kong, Zhuhai, and Macau. The HKCMB is not only the world's longest sea crossing, spanning 55 kilometers, but also the world's most complicated and challenging sea crossing, involving a combination of bridges, tunnels, artificial islands, and border crossings. The project is not only a transportation infrastructure that facilitates the movement of people and goods, but also a strategic and symbolic project that enhances the integration and cooperation of the Greater Bay Area. In the 1980s, China started its reform and opening up policy, which led to the idea of constructing a sea crossing between Hong Kong, Zhuhai, and Macau. The project was finally realized with the help of three parties involved, namely China, Hong Kong, and Macau. The Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge, HKCMB, took decades to plan and construct and was in response to the challenging regional and global context. The Pearl River Delta was recognized as one of the most dynamic and prosperous regions in China and the world, and Hong Kong and Macau were viewed as international financial and trade centers and gateways between China and the world. However, the progress of building a sea crossing between Hong Kong, Zhuhai, and Macau was slow and difficult, as the three parties faced many obstacles and uncertainties, such as technical difficulties, financial costs, political risks, and environmental concerns. The three parties also had different and conflicting interests and expectations, such as design, alignment, management, and operation of the sea crossing. The three parties also had to deal with the pressure and competition from other cities and regions, such as Shenzhen, Guangzhou, and Shanghai, which also wanted to access and influence the markets and resources of the Pearl River Delta. The breakthrough in building a sea crossing between Hong Kong, Zhuhai, and Macau came in 2003 when the three parties signed a framework agreement after more than 10 years of feasibility studies and negotiations. The agreement, known as the Closer Economic Partnership Arrangement, stipulated that China would provide preferential treatment and support to Hong Kong and Macau in terms of trade, investment, and cooperation in order to enhance their economic integration and development. The agreement also included the construction of sea crossings between Hong Kong, Zhuhai, and Macau as one of the key projects to facilitate the connectivity and communication of the three cities. The construction of the sea crossing between Hong Kong, Zhuhai, and Macau started in 2009 and was completed in 2018 after several delays and controversies. The HKCMB was officially inaugurated and operationalized in October 2018 in ceremony attended and celebrated by the leaders of the three parties, as well as by President Xi Jinping of China. The sea crossing, which cost about $55 billion, was praised as a masterpiece of engineering and a symbol of cooperation and friendship between the three parties. The Three Gorges Dam is a hydroelectric project that spans the Yangtze River, the longest and most important river of China and Asia. With a total installed capacity of 22,500 megawatts, it's the world's largest hydroelectric project, and also the most controversial and challenging. The TGD involves a massive reservoir, a significant displacement of people, and a profound impact on the environment and culture. It's not just a power generation infrastructure that provides electricity and flood control, but also a strategic and symbolic project that demonstrates China's strength and ambition. The TGD was conceived and constructed by China, with the participation and cooperation of foreign countries and organizations such as Germany, France, Canada, and the World Bank. The project was a result of decades of planning and consultation between the Chinese government and experts in the response to the changing circumstances and opportunities of the domestic and international context. However, constructing a hydroelectric project on the Yangtze River was a complex and slow process characterized by numerous hurdles of uncertainties. These included technical difficulties, financial costs, political risk, and environmental concerns. Moreover, China had to balance different and sometimes conflicting interests and expectations, such as trade-off between generating power and preventing floods, as well as the need to promote economic development while maintaining social stability. Additionally, China faced pressure and competition from other countries and regions, notably the United States, Japan, and Southeast Asia, which also sought to access and influence China's energy resource and markets. In 1992, the Chinese government approved the construction of the Three Gorges Dam after more than 10 years of feasibility studies and debates. The decision was made by a narrow margin of votes in the National People's Congress. the highest legislative body of China, and was considered a historic and landmark resolution. It marked the beginning of the largest and most ambitious engineering project in human history. The decision was also criticized by some opponents, both domestic and international. However, it was defended as a necessary and rational choice, as it would address China's urgent and long-term needs and challenges. Construction of the hydroelectric project on the Yangtze River began in 1994 and was completed in 2012 after several phases and stages. The project, costing about $55 billion, was officially inaugurated and operationalized in July 2012. The ceremony was attended and celebrated by the leaders of the Chinese government, foreign dignitaries, and representatives. The project was praised as a masterpiece of engineering and a symbol of achievement and pride for China. Coming to the last project for today. The Beijing Daxing International Airport is a world-renowned airport that serves the capital city of China and the surrounding regions. Covering an area of 700,000 square meters, the BDIA is the largest and most advanced airport globally. The airport features a unique starfish-shaped terminal, high-speed railway, and a smart security system. It serves as transportation infrastructure that facilitates the movement of passengers and cargo and symbolizes China's innovation and aspiration. China's constructed the BDIA with the participation and cooperation of some foreign countries and organizations such as France, the Netherlands, and the United Kingdom, and the International Civil Aviation Organization. The project was a result of decades of planning and consulting between the Chinese government and experts. It was a response to the changing circumstances and opportunities of the domestic and international context. The idea of building a new airport in Beijing began in the 90s when China initiated its reform and opening up policy. The policy transformed China's economy and society and opened its doors to the world. China recognized the potential and necessity of developing its aviation industry, particularly in Beijing, which was political, cultural, and economic hub of China. China also recognized the importance of hosting international events, such as the 2008 Summer Olympics and the 2014 APEC Summit, which requires a modern and efficient airport to accommodate the increasing number of visitors and delegations. The construction of the new airport in Beijing was a challenging task as it faced various obstacles and uncertainties. Technical difficulties, financial costs, political risks, and environmental concerns were some of the major issues that had to be dealt with. Moreover, China had different and conflicting interests and expectations regarding the location, size, design, and management of the new airport. Additionally, China had to face pressure and competition from other countries and regions, such as the United States, Europe, and Asia, who also wanted to access and influence China's aviation market and network. The Chinese government approved the construction of the BDIA in 2014 after more than 10 years of feasibility studies and debates. The decision marked the beginning of the largest and most ambitious airport project in human history. Despite criticism from some domestic and international opponents, the decision was considered necessary and rational, as it would address the urgent and long-term needs and challenges of China. The construction of the BDIA began in 2014 and was completed in 2019 after several phases and stages. The airport was officially inaugurated and operationalized in September 2019 in a ceremony attended and celebrated by the leaders of the Chinese government, as well as some foreign dignitaries and representatives. The airport, which cost about $55 billion, was praised as a masterpiece of engineering and a symbol of achievement and pride in China. In conclusion, China's mega projects are not only remarkable engineering feats, but also strategic and symbolic projects that reflect China's economic, political, and cultural aspirations. These projects are not without challenges and controversies, as they involve technical difficulties, financial costs, environmental concerns, and social impacts. However, China has shown its determination and capacity to overcome these challenges and achieve its goals through careful planning, consultation, and cooperation with different parties. And that's it for this video. Hey, listen, we hope you enjoyed watching it and learned something new. If you did, give the video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notified of our future videos. We've got more amazing videos coming up, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.